What's up guys, you're watching another video. Alright, you guys seen the title and thumbnail. We got some bad news about the GTR, guys. A little update or refresh of what's going on. My GTR had a transmission issue, so I towed it to the homie shop. It's been there for the past couple days. He finally got around to looking at it and he told me like the worst news that we could possibly hear. Hoping that it was gonna be something small, but unfortunately, I think it's something worse than we thought, guys. I'll play a clip right here. This is me driving in 4th gear. You guys are gonna be able to hear like a little bit of like a rubbing or like a grinding noise. Listen to it. So obviously, that's not normal, bro. My car's never done that in my life. This is after the transmission light came on and everything like that. I probably should have drove it straight to him as soon as the light came on. I don't know why I kept driving it, but I started driving it again because I was super impatient. I wasn't beating on the car. I was driving it super smooth, but after a couple days, now it started making that noise. Anyways, he finally got around to looking at it and he told me that that noise that he hears is actually a missing tooth in 4th gear. I'm gonna tell you guys exactly what he told me it was. Bro, I'm stressed. And this is stressing me out so much, guys, because everything on this car that breaks down is super expensive. Thank God the GTR has been super reliable, but it does suck that this is happening now and I'm gonna have to put a lot of money into it. So he said, you broke a tooth in 4th gear. The trans needs to come out and go to Shep Transmissions. Shep Transmissions is this company who makes really built transmissions. Here, you guys could just listen. I was like, how'd that happen?
Multiple 4th gear pulls. Don't let the transmission cool. Yeah, I don't know how the fuck you did it. I called Shep and asked him, and he's like, yeah, it's 4th gear. So, is it expensive? Yes, but it also depends on which stage you're trying to do. So let's say if you do a stage 1, basically is a complete rebuild, but for stock application, which is like perfect for you. So new seals, new filters, clips and stuff. Basically a brand new GTR transmission, but for stock application, you know. So if you do planning to build the motor down the line, you gotta rebuild the transmission. So it really comes down to what you're trying to do.
Okay, so what he's trying to say is the cheapest option is just rebuilding the transmission to like its stock form. So like putting all the stock stuff back into it, rebuilding it completely. So it's gonna be like a brand new stock GTR transmission, which can later down the line mess up again. And like later on, if I wanna upgrade the motor and make like 1,000 horsepower or do bigger turbos and stuff like that, I'm gonna have to pull out the transmission again and rebuild the transmission to like a stage 2. So what he's trying to say is, I don't know what your plans are for the car. Eventually you wanna build the motor, might as well do a stage 2 trans right now, so that later on when you build the motor and do bigger turbos, the transmission can hold that power. Everything he's saying though, sounds expensive, right? He's telling me roughly around $5,500, guys. So $5,500 to rebuild the transmission to its stock form. He said, or we could just change the fluids, because that was what we were originally gonna do. First got the car, he was like, I don't think it's as bad as we think. He was just gonna change like the transmission fluids, drain the diff fluids, change the filters in the transmission, and just do like a transmission maintenance. That's what we were originally gonna do, and hopefully the car would be fine until he heard that 4th gear noise. But he told me like we can just change the fluids, find the broken tooth, and then just run it like that. Told me like we could do that, but who knows how long that 4th gear is gonna last. It's already over $1,000 just to maintenance the transmission. So if I do that $1,000 plus of work just to maintenance it, and then it breaks down later on in a couple weeks or a couple months, who knows how long, then I have to put up another $5,500. So I'm really like kind of out of options. I don't really have any other options, guys. Like the only options are just to pull the trans out, send it out to get rebuilt. I'm just super stressed out, guys, because everything is happening at once, bro. Like you guys knew I had big plans to buy an F80 M3 soon, and I've been talking about it for so long that I want to buy a new car so bad. Obviously saving up for that, and then now all of a sudden GTR transmission goes out, which is like every GTR owner's worst nightmare, which is my worst nightmare. I'm also trying to drop new merch drop. Little plug right now, why not? Shop FindingNick. I made a whole new Instagram, guys, so you guys can go there and get little sneak peeks of the new merch. I'm trying to make a new merch drop too. In order to make a merch drop, guys, you gotta invest a lot of money, like thousands of dollars, pretty much my transmission money, so you guys can get an idea. That's how much I have to put up front to even make the merch up front, you know what I mean? So I have to put that up too, I have to get a new transmission, and I'm trying to buy an F80 all at the same time, bro. So God damn, this is gonna be a hard month for sure. But trying to I was stressing the last couple of days. Like, trust me, I was stressed, guys. Like, my stomach hurting. You guys know that feeling. Then I just started trying to calm down and just relax and just tell myself I should be blessed to even have these problems. You know what I mean? Like, I have a GTR transmission problem. I should just be blessed to have a GTR with the transmission problem. You know what I mean? Because I still have a GTR at the end of the day, and I'm super blessed to have that. I'm super blessed to have you guys watching these vlogs and stuff like that. So I gotta just remember, this goes for all of you guys too, if there's any problems in life, you gotta just remember the positives. Try to think positive. It's not the end of the world. Yes, it sucks. Yes, I'm gonna spend so much money, dude. And it's literally like I'm throwing $5,000 to the trash just to fix my transmission. But I guess that's just the game we play when we have fast cars and cool cars. I'm pushing power on the GTR, so I knew that was gonna happen eventually. Everyone knows that when you're pushing power on a GTR, the GTR transmissions are pretty weak. And also, I drive the heck out of my GTR, guys. Like, I put a lot of miles on that car. I drive it every single day. It's like my daily driver. So it's bound to happen when you drive a GTR that much. With full bolt-ons, E85 daily driven GTR. Like, it's ridiculous, bro. I'm the only person that does it in the world, I'm sure. Guys, it just sucks because everything's happening at once. And look at the garage. It's empty, bro. I literally have no car. Like, you guys don't understand. I've been just borrowing cars. Can't even drive nowhere, bro. I can't even get to car meets. I've been just riding along with people. As you guys seen, I went with Peter to a car meet. I went with Gustavo to a car meet. Like, it just sucks, bro. But shout out to the homies that are helping me out. I'm trying my best to get this F80, a little F80 update. I'm trying my best to get the F80. We're just contacting his bank and my bank and stuff like that. Now, obviously, just need the car. Like, what am I gonna do, bro? Oh, by the way, I didn't even mention the GTR transmission. To pull it out, send it out, and get it fixed, it's gonna be almost a 2-month wait. So that makes it even worse. You guys can understand my stress, bro. Like, it sucks, dude. I'm in the worst position possible. So I kind of need the F80 at this point. Like, I kind of need another car to be driving for the next couple months. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know how I'm gonna make it work, but we gonna make it work somehow, bro. Actually, let me stream this TikTok I found once. This one right here.
It always works out. Whatever it is, it always works out. And I've just ran with that for years. Like, it always works out no matter what. And I've just held on to that even throughout my whole career. Whenever things were shit, or I wasn't, getting money or wasn't getting fights, it was a motivation. Like, this might not actually work. I might not actually realize this dream. I always had that in the back of my mind.
It will, though, honestly. Like, I know that in 2 months' time, when the transmission's back and everything's paid for and all the money's gone, both cars in the garage, the F80 will be here, the GTR will be here. They'll both be running. I wanted to wrap them both the same color. Like, I have so many plans, bro, and it just sucks that all this is just delaying everything. Anyways, let's continue the vlog, guys. The rest of the vlog is like this indoor car show that I went to the other day. I'm gonna throw that in right now. Quick little update on the GTR and quick little update on the F80. F80 should be coming soon, guys. If everything works out, we'll get the F80 soon. Also, new merch drop very, very soon. I believe I already put the order in. I put half of the money down yesterday. A lot of freaking money, but it's an investment in my business. I know you guys are gonna really like this merch drop. Trust me, this is probably my favorite merch drop I've ever done. We bumped up the quality of shirts. We got sick hats. We got really cool blanks. So like, the quality is gonna be insane, guys. Like, I got really oversized heavyweight shirts, and I got some really sick hats that I personally like. So you guys are gonna be seeing me rocking the hats every single day. Watch, it's gonna be my new favorite hat, and I cannot wait till you guys see the new merch drop. So that should be here in about 2 or 3 weeks. They said it should be done. Then we'll drop that. Honestly, the next merch drop is definitely gonna fund the new transmission. So if you guys want to support me in the channel, go cop the new merch in about 2 or 3 weeks, guys. Either way, thank you guys so much for everything. I appreciate it so much. And let's continue the vlog. Let's go. All right, guys, we just made it to a car show. This is Slammed Enough, I believe. Big old car show. It was close to my house, so I decided to pull up, see some sick cars. I think Fresh Kicks' S15's here. I haven't been to an indoor car show in a very long time, so let's go check out some cool cars. See if we can find any F80s. As I was saying it, there's an M4. Not an F80, but F82, guys. Midnight Purple. That purple's fire. A lot of people actually wanted me to do this rap, guys. Like, for a long time, a lot of people have been asking me. I think it's really sick, especially under these lights. That's why I like these indoor car shows, because it makes every car look so clean. Look, Midnight Purple as well on the Z. But it makes every car look so shiny and clean. That purple's fire. They even wrapped the ski box. That's sick. On TEs too. Super freaking nice, bro. I miss coming to these car shows, guys. I used to come to a lot of these when I had my E92 M3, if you guys remember that. All these cars are so sick, guys. Like, quality build. Oh my God, the E92. I gotta go look at this real quick. We're gonna just cut all the way through real quick. Look at this, guys. It's Hugo's car. No way, bro. That's insane. On polished TEs, dude. It's literally the same car, same color as Hugo's, except with chrome TEs. This is like Hugo's dream setup right here. I I know he loves this car, bro. Damn, those are fire. Hella clean, guys. Damn, it's so sick. Yeah, I miss bringing my E92 car shows like this. The F80 that I'm looking at, if you guys remember, it has TEs on it. What if we did chrome TEs on that car and I polished them all out? Right now, they're black on that car. If we end up getting that F80. She's tripping. Only reason why she came is because she wanted to see pink cars today, guys. And look, there's hella pink cars.
Yeah, there is.
They all match your hair. This one literally matches your hair. Like exactly.
It's a perfect
Actually, kind of both of them. This blue is fire. That's a sick wrap. There's so many different colors here. Look at all these colors, guys. This blue is really clean though. That's cool. You put like the sticker. We did this on my gas cap if you guys remember, but they put a sticker underneath and then they wrap over it. So it shows like a little imprint. It's pretty sick actually. There's another pink car.
They look golden dark.
People are tripping, huh? What, they're pink?
Oh, how cute.
This thing is crazy. Of course she loves it, guys. She loves everything pink. This is my color right here though. The red, like a candy red. Damn, look at all the honeycomb carbon fiber. That's sick. It's very different. Carbon on the trunk too. Millennium Jade? I feel like I seen this car literally the other day at another car meet. I think like the other night, honestly. Look at that pink. Oh, that's the one we're looking at. What do you guys think about this? My boy is... Damn, you got the starlights too? Yeah, those little curtains, bro. What the... Some of these car shows are crazy, guys. Look at that. This shit smells bomb in there though. All the homies cars. My homies RX-7. This thing has so much work done to it, bro. One of the craziest RX-7 builds ever. All carbon and polished. I think it's sick. And it sounds good. Rotary. Carbon fiber doors? Damn, big baller. I need to be on this guy's level. This car's hella clean. I'm pretty sure this was in the same vlog. I seen this yesterday. GTR? This is a crazy GTR, guys. He has so much work done to it. The roll cage though is my favorite. What the? Oh wait, it has carbon fiber wheels. How much are these, bro? How much do those wheels cost half of the car? I want to get a roll cage so bad, guys. Like that's like my next big mod that I want to do. Because there's no point in these back seats anyways. As you guys can see, there's no leg room for the passengers. So there's no point in back seats. Might as well throw a roll cage in the back. And I think it's modded on here too. She for sure likes this one, guys. I know you got pink brakes, pink wrap. No way, dude. This is nice. A lot of work done to that freaking Z. Telling you guys, the colors and like the wraps here, they look so good under this lighting. These lights just make any car look brand new. What the? That's a sick color too though. All these colors are good. Like now, it's like opening up a bunch of just ideas to wrap my next car. I was gonna do satin black, but honestly all these bright colors are making me second guess it. I kind of want to do something bright. Pink, orange, blue, light blue. Damn, E46, M3? It is an M3, guys. Look at that. Damn. I need his hood, his bumper, his wheel, coilover, control arm. I need all that. I need to bring my car back, guys. I really have an E46 M3 just sitting in storage, bro. Like not even doing anything, just collecting dust. It's so sad, bro. And I got the full roll cage too. And the crazy engine. I'm so dumb, bro. I'm sleeping on that car. It's just one thing after the other. GTR, messed up. I still gotta fix the drift car. I'm trying to buy another car. I'm trying to do too much at once, bro.
My engine.
She blew her engine too in her car. It's all bad right now. We got something bad. What is it called? I need a cleanse, bro. But yeah, one thing at a time, guys. We're gonna try to figure out what's wrong with the GTR. Hopefully cop the F80 next week. And then, last but not least, fix my E46. Because I know you guys miss this car, and trust me, I miss it too. My E46 is probably one of my favorite builds of all my cars. There's so much sick wraps now, guys. With the blue and teal. Now I don't know what wrap to do on my car. Look at this. You can even do this. The wraps nowadays are just like endless, dude. Oh my god, there's a freaking F80 here, guys. So sick. It has BBS RS2s, which is one of the wheels that I always wanted to get on my BMWs. I just never did it. Look at the little camera on here. Yeah, this thing is super clean. This guy just kept it very, very clean. Like just a lip, wheels, side skirts, and bagged. You literally don't need much on these cars. They already look good. And even the Tesla got BBSs. What the heck? These are fire. All polished with the black face. Oh my god. I feel like you never see these like very, very clean like this. Mainly like people use them for drift cars and stuff like that, but this one's clean. Oh my god, fresh kicks. Where's Kicks at? I don't even think he's here, bro. That's the only thing I didn't miss, guys. Having to drop the car off, and you can't leave until the show's over. So my boy Kicks is at home just chilling. He did not want to come and be at the show all day. Again, we saw this thing yesterday, but I just can't get over it. It's so beautiful. Look how clean the wheels are. These are like brand new polish, so it's literally like a mirror, bro. Whose car is this?
I don't know.
Just tell him what you just said.
No.
She said it's Paul Walker's car. It's Fresh Kicks. It's his other car.
What the fuck? I would have never known.
Look,
How would I know that?
You never seen him drive it?
That looks the same as every other car. I'm sorry. I don't know.
She said this looks the same as every other car, guys. I'm literally trying to teach her from like scratch, guys. She doesn't know anything about cars. Before I met her, she didn't even know what a GTR was. That's how you know, guys. She doesn't know anything. And as you guys just heard her say, she said this looks like every other car. This is like probably the rarest car in this whole car show right now.
Well, now I know because like the steering wheel's on the other side. Now I remember.
What do you think about this, guys? My boy really loves the Lakers, huh? Damn. Yeah, he for sure is a Laker fan. What the? Sick ass food. Probably the only lowrider here. It's sick though. You guys know that Jay has lowriders? Jay, my homie with the G82. You guys all know Goyard Jay. He literally has lowriders. Him and his dad have some crazy lowriders. I've been telling them, let's do some lowrider vlogs. I'm sure there's a lot of people that want to see it. And his dad has crazy lowriders, like probably some of the craziest ones in Cali, I bet. Some of them that are worth like $500,000 though. It doesn't make any sense. I never knew lowriders costed that much until you told me all that. Yeah, lowriders is like a whole nother scene that I don't even know about. So it would be cool to go with them to one of like the lowrider shows and he can tell us all about it. Cause I'm sure some of you guys want to know. I want to know too. I'm interested. I'm telling you guys, I never even knew they costed that much. I thought a lowrider would be like 60K. When he was telling me they're in like the hundreds, 200,000, that's crazy. Why does this look like a GTR engine? There's no way it's a GTR engine, right guys? There's no way, bro. If it is, that's insane, but is it just like a GTR manifold and stuff? I don't know. You guys help me. All right, guys, well, we're done with that. The show was pretty cool. It wasn't that big, but there was still a ton of sick cars. But look at the parking lot. There's cool cars outside. That should be in the show, bro. That's legit a show car. Supra on TE. What the? My homie's car. It looks like Kevin's GTS, but it's actually my other homie that has the same car as him.
I might sip out this bottle until it get hollow. Shit, I might sip out this bottle, just drowning my sorrows. Drowning my sorrows, be better tomorrow. Cause these broken dreams is as hard as it gets. My nigga died at only 25, I'm thinking God